Well, Matt, we're back for our first video for a wee while now, but I thought it was important we came back, especially after the First Minister's announcement today. And I'm sure some of the teams will be wondering, well, what's the implications of that for themselves in the self-isolation as we go? So it's going to be over to you, Matt, to give them some advice around that particular area for tonight.
Yeah, I think, Harry, at this particular time, it's maintaining the current guidance for certainly that we know is in place for health and social care settings in Scotland, and we're certainly asking questions in the background to get as much information and the up-to-date information as we can for health and social care teams, especially at this time of the year, because we know we're classed as essential workers, critical workers, and we'll be tied into whatever update we can get, which will probably come hopefully nearer the start of next week, but we'll keep you up to date, and hopefully we'll be back on Monday with anything that we can get there. No, it's not an easy time of year. Really busy out there, be crazy, and it's not the message we wanted to bring tonight, Harry. But that's one of the things. So, and there's more, I think, on workforce, Harry, as well, isn't there?
Yeah, because I'm sure that the teams will be wondering what's the implication there for the workforce, etc., as that comes on, and the Omicron variant, as we seem, is spreading relatively quickly. So we are already back on. We're talking to our health board colleagues about what flexibility can we bring back in, a bit like what we did early on in the pandemic. So we're looking to make sure if anyone's affected by that, you've got some form of flexibility in your operations with it. I think the number one thing, the message we'd send to the team, Matt, is that look after yourself and yourselves as a team. I think that's the main thing coming up here. We know you for another very busy and difficult year. We are fully aware of that. So that's the one thing the main thing for us as a network to look after. And then maybe some other asks or pointers, Matt, to hand back to yourself.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I would reiterate that message around well-being, Harry. It's crucial at any time, but particularly over this time as well, and on the back of everything else. But yeah, absolutely. Medicine supply, huge focus at this time of year has been on community pharmacies as people get geared up for the holiday season and Christmas and New Year. So yeah, just keep that supply of medicines going, as we know you have done over the last 2 years, and before that, I remember what the festive season was like in community pharmacies. Pharmacy first as well. We know that a lot of people are accessing pharmacy first. The data tells us that you're keeping a lot of people safe at home, and that's going to be even more important. If you have to, of course, look at your pharmacy setup and what you have to do in these times, again, you might want to think about that as well. But we know those are two things, and as well the lateral flow kits, Harry. I know we've been speaking to government today because we're a popular access point for that, so we're saying ensure that there's enough kits going for the public to pharmacies as well, because we'll probably be in demand for that, I would imagine, a bit more as well after the First Minister announcement.
Yeah, and certainly we've been asking for that increase to make sure the pharmacies can actually get access to more kits than probably they've been getting lately. So that's absolutely, and I suppose it also means that the PPE supply is still important. The kind of adherence with that, I imagine, will get ramped up again. So teams, it's just another aspect of it's ongoing for us, and please can you keep your eye on your teams and how you're using your PPE. So that's really the kind of update I think we've got tonight, Matt. I fully expect we'll be back Monday with another update. This is really fast moving again, and we'll try and keep the teams as informed as we can.
Yeah.
So thanks very much for everything that you're all doing and continue to do, and we'll try and keep you up to date with any changing situation.
Absolutely. Have a nice weekend. See you soon, guys.
Yeah, all the best, teams.